Citizens of Tamriel, welcome. Today we are talking about farming in Skyrim. Farming in Skyrim is a game-breaking feature that was added in the Anniversary Edition, or is in the Legacy Edition. It was originally in the Creation Club. It's pretty much standard now if you're buying the full version of Skyrim. So I wanted to create a complete deep dive for you, everything that farming has to offer, and there is a lot to it. So we're going to do a step-by-step guide, and by the end of it, you're going to know how the farming works, why it works, when you should use it, what is the best ingredients to use, how to get there, why this is so important, and I can't wait to share it with you.
The farming mechanic is by far the greatest feature added in the Anniversary Edition, in my opinion. Whereas fishing's fun and the quest add new missions for us to do and new dungeons to go in, you can only do the dungeons so many times before it's been there, done that. However, farming you can change constantly from the beginning of the game to the end of the game and really make the farm work for you into whatever style that you play in. You can make as much money as you want right out the gate, so it makes things easier to get. You can also make as much ingredients as you need if you're into potions and making a magical character that drinks potions or uses poisons. It's all there. If you fully upgrade the settlement, or at the end of the day, it costs 5,250 coin. Once you put that in, though, the cap on money you make back in your return is endless based on how you set it up. I've done endless tests with multiple characters, multiple styles, and it works with all of them and works a little bit different, unique to each, depending on the character and the build that you're using. When you start the farm, it's very vanilla. Once you complete the quest, you can use it as is, or you can hire a steward and upgrade it, just like anything from the Heathfire DLC. What makes this great, though, is that you can change it around. Once you've completely upgraded it, you're given 2 plots that you can put crops in. And what happens is you can play it and put your crops down. You can use it for food, or you can use it for ingredients. This is great and a game changer if you play survival mode. It will help you so much right out the gate, and it will make survival mode actually fun instead of overbearing if you're just starting the survival playthrough. You can get this farm right out of the gate. You can go right out of the cave, and it's right outside of Rorikstead. You can travel straight to it. There is no level cap on when the mission starts.
Now, what I like to do here is when I start the playthrough, once you immediately leave the cave, what I like to do is go straight to Whiterun to the stables, but I don't open anything but the stables so that I can fast travel back. Then directly from the stables, if you head north, you're able to go right from there, pretty much a straight path without opening a lot of stuff. You can get right to the farm and it will trigger the quest for you. You can do it at level 1, and it's pretty cool because it doesn't open up anything else in Skyrim if you run that path. That way that you don't open quests or start things you don't want to, but you can go right from the cave straight into the farm and start getting everything generated before you even go to Riverwood to, grab your elf, which is a video for another time.
The next part is once you get to the ingredients and you plant what you want, you can pick and choose. As long as you can, if you could plant it in the Heathfire DLC, you can plant it here. One of the great things is that once you have it set up, is that you can make as much of ingredients, as much money as you want. If you plant just the game will tell you to plant just standard crops, and immediately think, oh, I gotta go plant cabbage and potatoes and leeks like the rest of the farms do, and that will work. If you want to do that once it's said and done, the mechanic works just like if you have a spouse in the game, is you'll get 500 gold a day. However, what is different with this is based on the crops you put in the ground, you can actually make way more than that. Um, the higher value the ingredient that you plant, the more of, the more money you will make. With all the tests that I've done, there is no cap on the amount of money you make in one day. Mine currently brings me in, with the way I have it set up, it brings me in 1,700 coins a day. So if you're playing as a mage build or a potion build, some of the greatest things is you can pick and choose the plants that you want to put in it. Also here you see we have the workbench where you can build everything, and if you build everything out, and it uses the same products from the Heathfire build, you build everything up, then it increases your income and increases your happiness. And it actually all matters. It's the cheapest 1-2 build. If you don't have any of the other Heathfire DLC open yet, it doesn't matter if you go straight to Falkirk or wherever you can mine Quarry Stone. The Quarry Stone's still there, and you need a total of like 20, I think. Yeah, it's 24 to build everything up.
Here's a nice trick I like to use to get the most quarry stone early in the game. As you come out of the cave and you're on your way to Riverwood, you'll notice there's the little cavern right up there. By going inside, if you sneak past the first 2 guards, you can get a pickaxe. Once you get a pickaxe right outside there, if you want to pick up quarry stone, you can to sell in Riverwood, because once you make it to the camp right behind your campfire, there is a place for the quarry stone. You can get it. You can also get your firewood right there. There's an axe, but you will need the pickaxe, and that's the best way I've found to do it. Once you have all this set up, it's really cool because you can use all of it. If you want to make straw, or you can, if you need to make firewood or add quarry stone, it's all right there. And it's nice and convenient. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about the farming mechanic in Skyrim so far? You know, I play so much of it that I have to, constantly charge my controller, and I got to thinking, I'm doing this all the time. I need my own custom controller to farm in Skyrim, and for that I go to Hex Gaming.
Revolutionize your experience with Hex Gaming premium custom controllers. Use code BEACH to save at checkout.
Or you can hire farmhands to use it. Farmhand mechanics really interesting because you can do it 2 different ways. You can pay 500 gold to the steward that you set, and he will randomly generate 2 NPCs that are farmhands. Or if you want to get crazy with it, you can search the world and recruit them. So far it's picky on which ones you can actually get there. But however, what I've found is that any of the beggars, or any of them that will give you good cheer for donating 1 coin, you can also recruit them to be your farmhand. They do not stay alive. You will get attacked just like the Heathfire DLC, so be careful which ones you pick. If you like that character and use them, keep in mind that they could get killed in an attack. Once you have completed all of it, you can interchange your steward in and out as you see fit, as long as that follower will accept it. Most of the mechanics run with the Heathfire DLC. And as you see here, for the ingredients, anything that you can plant in the Heathfire DLC, you can plant here. Now, to get the most yield or the most money out of it, you want to pick which is highest in your inventory. If it says it's worth 5 gold, you would plant that over something you would plant that is 0 gold. An example, glowing mushrooms run at 5, so we plant the glowing mushrooms. Not only do you get 5 back, 5 glowing mushrooms back every time you harvest, they're worth 5 gold, so that adds up to your 500 coins a day. By planting a whole field of glowing mushroom, you're able to get 1,500 coins a day, compared to planting something simple like blue mountain flower, you would get the 500 coins a day. So you really can mix and match. There's plenty of ingredients that, as long as you keep planting and you keep the farm up, you will never run out of a supply of anything. So it changes Skyrim as a game forever. Whereas, like I said, the other quests add fun stuff to do and add new spells and stuff that are great that change your combat. This changes the overall lifestyle of the game. The possibilities are actually endless of what you can and can't do with it. Like I said, you can have your steward set it up for you. It's 5,200 gold if you want to do it that way. If you want to actually delve in, bring in your own followers, bring in your own farm hands, you can put your pets and everything else there. Everything is a one-stop shop for everything in this game, and the closest to settlement building we've ever had.
Another history-making moment in the lore of Skyrim. That book is closed, but don't you worry, because we have brand new Skyrim content coming out every Saturday. So make sure you don't miss out and hit that subscribe button. And we also have a merch store that has wonderful things that any gamer will love. Remember, make life your beach. We'll see you on the next video.